More Music is a community music and education charity based in the West End of Morecambe, Lancashire. We are one of the longest running and most highly regarded arts organisations in the UK, providing a year-round programme that covers a breadth of music-making activity and involves people of all ages and all backgrounds. Morecambe is a beautiful seaside town in the northwest of England that has been in steady decline since the 80s. This is typical of many once popular coastal resorts. Significant and sustainable regeneration has been thwarted by inconsistent funding and lack of local commitment. The West End, once the heart of Morecambe's holiday economy, is now a dilapidated shadow of its former self, and the people that live and work here face multiple challenges. It's not all gloom and despondency, however, as recently there's been a significant upsurge in community activism and creativity. My role is to make connections, to build relationships and partnerships that can collaborate to change widely held negative perceptions of the community, perceptions that are held by the people who live in it and those who don't, by working together to create meaningful community projects and events, projects that raise aspiration, develop pride and help to build cohesion. Within our building, we offer a year-round participatory programme of music-making activities, gigs and exhibitions. There is an interesting challenge for us in how to build a very local audience for this very eclectic programme of jazz, folk and world music for people who think that is not for them. Here is a photo of the West End Festival. I like to think of it as a traditional village fete by the sea. We want to challenge perceptions and for the West End to be known as a place where interesting and not just terrible things happen. This is a community celebration that shines a positive light on the community, that showcases the work of More Music's participants and offers access to everyone, and involves anyone who can bring a table and a creative activity. The Lantern Festival is another annual celebration that's been happening for many years, and people engage in it in many different and unquantifiable ways. From making a lantern in school or a public workshop, to joining the parade, to singing in the choir at the end of the event, or just waving from their window. It is special and unique in the district, and it's very beautiful. Regeneration funding established More Music alongside several other agencies of social change, with the aim of improving the quality of life in the area. 22 years later, we are the only one left. This was a multi-agency support charity that we worked alongside for many years, but sadly now long gone. We established the West End Festival with them. There are, however, new ones. There are also 3 schools. The leadership team up to this point have all been governors in each one. Where we can, we deliver residencies, make choirs, run samba bands. Diminished funding and the target-driven curriculum make those partnerships tricky. Following a trip to northern Brazil, where we visited a community arts project that was working with 500 families, we decided to work more intensively in the neighbourhood adjacent to our building. We called the project Deeper Local, and we developed a set of aspirations for this project. The aspirations of people are raised through engaging with new creative learning opportunities. People living in challenging circumstances improve their life chances. Creative engagement leads to improved community cohesion. But poverty and austerity are still biting hard in the north of England. There are 2 food banks and 3 sustainable food projects in Morecambe. There is a crisis in the mental health of our young people. And yet there has been a surge in new projects and in creativity, in people doing it for themselves and in collaboration. I have many examples of this. There is momentum and motivation to find what is good and to celebrate in ways that give people agency, confidence and power. We want to change the narrative and to change the vocabulary. This has been our long-term aim, and it feels now as though we're not doing it alone. And some partnerships, of course, are more successful than others. Short-term funding has an impact. People have different agendas, there are different pressures, and of course, different values. Some partnerships succeed and some flounder because of perceptions of More Music held by others relating to our PhD question about what it means to be a significant arts organisation in an area where third sector funding is in decline. There can be issues of ownership, quality and standards with partners, as I've said before, who have different values. These we try to work through and we offer support where we can and try so very hard not to be the people with the power or the arbiters of taste. And this is our team, and it works because everybody's wonderful and everybody's committed. As we've said, partnerships are many and various, include key relationships with schools, third sector organisations, artists, health agencies, art partners, individuals and families and more. Working together, we've been able to address different issues, to improve the Christmas lights, to reclaim and look after unloved and underused public spaces, and to develop a toolkit for young people that supports mental health. Mill music is at the heart of local life. It is a place of friendship, creativity, and fun. It has helped countless young people find a direction and offered mutual support in times of need. In all of this, it has allowed the town to recover some of its own spirit in hard times. More music, more life. This is a quote from Françoise Matarasso. And this is my last slide, and one of the keys to it all: patience.